Welcome back with this channel Duta Zone. This is English Breathing.
Right. Tenses indicates the time of action done. We must use the right tenses to show the exact time of any action or event. So, tenses will be very useful to show when the time it happens to get more understanding about it. Let's see the samples. She came back late last night. Yes, we can notice that came in the verb to, and there is the time signal in the past form last night, past time signal. So it is past tense, simple past tense. And then Donnie doesn't clean the house. We indicate present auxiliary, does not. So it is simple present tense. How to notice simple present tense? Let's see the next page after we talk about this. Baik, untuk teman-teman sekalian yang berbahasa Indonesia atau pelajar bahasa Indonesia yang mempelajari tenses, perlu diperhatikan bahwa tenses tadi adalah mengindikasikan tentang kapan waktu dari suatu kejadian itu terjadi ya. Jadi tenses ini sangat berguna untuk menunjukkan tentang aksi atau kata kerja waktu tepatnya ia terjadi. Kita bisa mengindikasi atau menotice ciri-ciri dari simple present tense, simple past tense, dan sebagainya dari ciri khas atau kita sebut dengan eye mark. Di soal ini kita melihat verb to pada came, kemudian last night past time signal, so itu adalah simple past tense. Dan pada contoh kedua ada kata does not. Kita tahu bahwa does not adalah present auxiliary yang temannya adalah do. Kemudian kita sebut sebagai simple present tense. Permasalahannya saat ini, bagaimana kita mengenali simple present tense secara keseluruhan? Berikut kita akan bahas lebih dalam tentang simple present tense ini. Diharapkan kalian juga sambil mencatat dan juga mengingat bahwa pembelajaran ini cukup mudah untuk diingat. Baik, kita coba bahas simple present tense. The first thing to do with simple present tense, namely make sure you notify this present tense eye mark. It means that like the symbol or the signal. Do, does, verb 1, and is, MR. Whenever you find these words, it means they are the eye marks for simple present tense. Do, does, verb 1, and is, MR. The question now, when we have to use these tenses? Let's dig deeper. Baik, bagi kalian yang berbahasa Indonesia, pertama kalian harus yakinkan kalian harus mengingat bahwa do, does, verb 1, dan is, MR adalah tanda mata. Jadi ketika mata melihat do, does, verb 1, dan is, MR itu sudah sangat dekat dengan simple present tense. Jadi kapanpun jumpa do, does, verb 1 itu adalah simple present tense. Begitu juga dengan is, MR dalam kondisi tertentu juga termasuk simple present tense. Mari kita lanjut ke pelajaran yang lebih dalam. Simple present tense is always used in first present time signal. You find today, often, always, every day in the sentence. So it is the signal for simple present tense. And the second, general truth. So simple present tense also talks about the general truth, like a woman is more sensitive. So in the sentence, woman is generally sensitive, so we put is, not was. The second sample, students learn social life at school. That's the truth. So we have to use the verb 1. Students really learn at school. The third is scientific fact. So it is about like the science. Like the water flows from the higher. That's the truth. Flows should be in the present form in the verb 1. Volcano spills hot red flaming liquid. That is the truth too, because volcano spill it. So we have to use verb 1. And the third is simple present tense always used in habitual or behavior. For example, we eat twice a day. Of course, we eat twice a day. It is our behavior or our habitual. Then he comes at 5 every day. So we signal every day. It is like simple present time signal, and come should be in the present form. So you have to remember this. Keep it in mind. Okay? Now, untuk kalian yang dalam berbahasa Indonesia, simple present tense itu sering digunakan dalam 4 kondisi ya. Bukan hanya sekedar kalau ada keterangan waktu seperti yang pertama ini, ada today, often, always, everyday, dan lain-lain. Itu adalah ciri khas time signal atau keterangan waktu untuk simple present tense. Namun, simple present tense juga digunakan pada kebenaran umum. Ya, contohnya perempuan itu lebih sensitif, itu kan memang kebenaran umum. Jadi tidak boleh diungkapkan dalam keadaan past tense atau yang lainnya. So, itu harus simple present tense. Begitu juga dengan siswa belajar hidup sosial di sekolah. Benar, itu kebenaran umum. Jadi, students learn social life at school adalah general truth. Kemudian, scientific facts atau fakta-fakta ilmiah ini berkaitan dengan keilmuan. Ya, fakta atau statement yang menyatakan tentang keilmuan seperti air mengalir dari tempat yang lebih tinggi. Itu udah ilmiah banget ya. Jadi itu harus diungkapkan dalam keadaan simple present tense menggunakan verb one seperti flows. Kemudian volcano spills hot red flame liquid. Ya, volcano gunung berapi meluapkan atau memuntahkan ya cairan panas yang merah. Itu memang udah kebenaran umum. Jadi kita harus mengungkapkannya dengan menggunakan verb one, spills, verb one, simple present tense. Dan yang contoh terakhir penggunaannya adalah untuk habitual atau behavior. So, habitual or behavior artinya itu kebiasaan ataupun sikap ya. Jadi contohnya kebiasaan saya nih ya, we eat twice a day. Jadi twice a day adalah kebiasaan seseorang makan gitu ya. Itu merupakan ungkapan yang harus diungkapkan dalam kebentuk simple present tense. So we must use, kita harus gunakan it, verb one. Kenapa tidak pakai s? Karena we bukan orang ketiga tunggal ya. Kemudian contoh terakhirnya adalah he comes at 5 every day. Di situ kita lihat time signal every day. Itu simple present tense, maka come harus muncul dalam verb one. Diingat ya, sampel-sampel ini dibaca ulang. Like, now we learn about how to form simple present tense in our sentence or our spoken language. So, remember that I marks for simple present tense is do, does, verb one, and is, am, are. That's the signals, the symbols of simple present tense. So, the formula or form is verb plus subject plus verb one or s plus object in the positive sentence for verb. And in the negative sentence, subject plus do does not plus verb one plus object. In the interrogative sentence, do does plus subject plus verb one plus object. Jadi kalian harus ingat bahwa untuk membentuk simple present tense, kalian harus hafal dulu I marks for simple present tense ya. Do does, verb one, is, am, are. Itu adalah simbol untuk simple present tense. Nah, untuk kata kerja, rumus positifnya adalah subject, setelah itu diikuti verb one, baik itu verb one pakai s atau tidak, tergantung subjeknya. Kemudian objek, kalimat negatifnya adalah subject plus do does atau not plus verb one plus object. Kemudian kalimat tanyanya, do does-nya maju ke depan ya, auxiliary-nya kemudian plus subject plus verb one plus object. Dicatat ini ya, dan dihafal. Now take a look at these sentences and try to notify. Yeah? First, William makes up his bed every morning. We use makes up, verb one, every morning, as the time signal for present tense. So, every morning is the signal for simple present tense. So, if you use made up, it is wrong. It should be makes up. And then, in the negative form, William doesn't make up his bed. We use doesn't, not do not or did not, because we know it is simple present tense, so did is not allowed here. And then, does William make up his bed? Of course, we make the auxiliary in the starting of the sentence, in the beginning of the sentence. That's how we form the interrogative sentence for the verb. So, I will repeat this. In the positive sentence, William, ya, dalam kalimat positif, William makes up his bed every morning. Kita lihat ada present time signal ya, every morning. Jadi kita harus menggunakan verb one, wajib menggunakan verb one. Pakai S itu karena Williamnya orang ketiga tunggal. Negatifnya, William doesn't make up his bed. Kita menggunakan doesn't untuk kata kerja ya, bukan is not atau was not. Karena ini kata kerja. Dan mengapa does? Karena William orang ketiga tunggal. Kemudian kita majukan does-nya ke depan menjadi kalimat tanya. Does William make up his bed? So, it is very easy actually. Next, people need time for family. Alright, people need time for family. So, we see need here and the people as the subject. Need is verb one. We don't put as in the need because it is not singular subject. People is plural. People do not need time for family. For the negative sentence, we use do not because the subject is not singular subject. People is plural. So doesn't is not allowed. Do people need time for family? That's the interrogative sentence. We just make the auxiliary do in the beginning of the sentence. Do auxiliary should be agree with subjects. You must remember this. Keep in your mind. Baiklah, untuk contoh berikutnya ada people need time for family. Di sini kita melihat ada need sebagai kata kerja verb one-nya, namun tidak pakai s ya, karena people itu jamak. Pada kalimat positif, people need time for family. Dan kalimat negatifnya, people do not need time for family. Kita tidak menggunakan does not karena people itu jamak ya. Jadi apabila subjeknya jamak, jangan gunakan does not untuk kata kerja. Bentuk pertama ya. Kemudian untuk kalimat tanyanya kita tinggal membuat di awal auxiliary do-nya. Jangan ikut not-nya ya. Do-nya ke depan kemudian diikuti oleh kalimat berikutnya. Seperti do people need time for family. Apakah orang-orang butuh waktu untuk keluarga? Jadi di sini kalian harus perhatikan, betul-betul diingat bahwa auxiliary do atau does itu harus sesuai, agree with the subject, sesuai dengan subjeknya. Jika orang ketiga tunggal shade, pakai s. Sedikit, a little bit we'll talk about do auxiliary, okay? Do, does, did. Do is for I, you, they, we, while does for he, she, it. And did, okay, we talk about this verse. Do, ayu, dewi, okay, does, he, she, it, and did for all subjects but in the past time. You must keep it in your mind, okay? Because do auxiliary sometimes make the students confused. So you have to remember this. Do, does, did. Alright. Simple present tense for non-verb. Positive. The boiling water is very hot. We see hot is adjective. So we have to use is, not does. Don't try to use does because hot is adjective. The boiling water is not hot. Is not is the negative sentence from the first sentence. So we put not on after the auxiliary or linking verb is. And then we put is in the beginning. Is the boiling water hot? Don't try to use was, okay, because it's not the past time. Or worse, you use does because it's not verb. Baik, simple present tense untuk bukan kata kerja. Kita buat contoh di positif tuh. The boiling water is very hot. Kita lihat ada hot kata sifat ya, panas. Maka kita wajib menggunakan is to be. Kenapa is ya? Water. Itu tidak bisa dihitung maka dianggap tunggal ya. Kemudian negatifnya ya simple saja, tambahin not setelah is. The boiling water is not hot. Jangan gunakan does not hot ya. Ini kata sifat bukan kata kerja. Kemudian untuk kalimat tanya, apakah air yang mendidih panas? Tinggal majukan to be ke depan. Is the boiling water hot? Jangan gunakan was karena tidak lampau. Dan jangan does karena bukan kata kerja. Simple present time signal today, often, always, every day. Remember this before I end this video. And simple present tense talks about general truth, like the woman is more sensitive. We know that it is real. And then the sample using is because it is simple present tense. Don't put was, it will be wrong. And then students learn social life at school. That's the general truth. We know it. So learn should be in the first form, verb 1, because it is simple present tense, general truth. And then simple present tense also discuss about scientific facts. It means it is about science. Water flows from the higher. Water flows from the higher is the general scientific fact. So flow should be in the first form. We add as because water is uncountable noun. Volcano spills hot red flaming liquid. We really know it. Okay, so spill should be in the first form with as because volcano is singular form. And the third is habitual and behavior, the function of simple present tense. For example, we eat twice a day. It is our, maybe my habitual. So it should be in the first form. And then he comes at 5 every day. So every day, it is the time signal of simple present tense. So come should be in the present form. You must remember that. Baik, kalian harus ingat ini bahwa simple present tense memiliki beberapa fungsi ya. Diingat, dicatat, dan bagaimana membentuknya. Then, make sure you notify this. Ini adalah tanda mata or eye mark for simple present tense. Do, does, verb 1, and is, are. These are the eye marks for simple